Live reaction on the
Hey,
pod, man.
Wow! Oh, what? Oh,
Man.
wow, Tay.
Am I chips, bro?
Now you true.
I love it, Tay. I love it.
I'm gonna get the 360 going. So this is how dedicated I am. I need y'all to sub to the pod, man. Follow the Instagram. I just cut my hair off for this, so man, I need 80 strokes each angle, man. So I'm gonna get the 360 going. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about the NFL schedule. The 2025 schedule just dropped today. Let's get it started with anticipated and good matchups. I'm gonna start first with the number one pick Cam Ward facing the Denver Broncos. That Denver Broncos secondary is very good, bro. I feel like Patrick Surtain, of course, they don't get enough credit. So to have the number one pick come in, day one starter in Cam Ward, it's gonna be good to see him go against a really good defense and see, because at Miami, he was really nonchalant in the pocket, you know what I mean, standing there, really good O-line. I'm very excited to see what he does against PS2. I mean, Patrick Surtain for sure, and the rest of that secondary. What y'all thinking?
That's going to be a good matchup, I think. A really good matchup. For a rookie quarterback coming in Denver, too, on the road, to play a defense like that. Sean Payton's defense, too, with that. I mean, we'll see how that defensive line does. I mean, they got Greenlaw, Funga this offseason picking up. I mean, and they got
we talked about that one. They gave him the bag.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this Broncos team week one. And we'll see how Cam Ward does on the road against them.
Yeah. Roger Goodell definitely threw Cam Ward to the Wolves. Had him play against Denver.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you can't even seriously complain. I feel like that's a good way to start. If anything, you want to start roughing it, you know what I'm saying? Get easier from there. But go on the road against this experienced Denver defense in the altitude on the road. Your first ever game, man. The light's going to be really, really bright. But I mean, if Cam Ward is like that, I think he'll adjust to it. But I want to be, if I'm a Titans fan, I want to be concerned if he doesn't pick or two, because that's just how it is, bro. Because you got to try stuff,
Yeah, definitely. I'm going in there. We're just gonna try to establish the run, take as much pressure off, because you don't want to just go out guns blazing, air raid.
Yeah.
They do have a rookie corner, Denver. So I wouldn't be surprised.
I know Barron.
He gets targeted a lot, especially on third downs. Then I wouldn't be shocked.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Definitely.
So what matchups y'all got?
For week
one?
Or anyway.
I say the one that stands out the most to me is Thanksgiving. Cowboys Chiefs. That game right there is amazing. I love that game. We got Patrick Mahomes on Thanksgiving, Dak Prescott versus Patty, the second time in their careers facing each other. I mean, this is a test for the Cowboys pretty much. They have played nobody on Thanksgiving ever. I mean, now they played the Chiefs on Thanksgiving. Patrick Mahomes coming back home from Kansas City. I mean, I'm excited. And there's this weird stat. The last time the Chiefs played the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, the Cowboys won the Super Bowl that year, 30 years ago. Just saying that. I'm just saying.
You're kind of reaching, though.
I'm reaching, yes, but I'm just saying.
Nah, I agree with you, bro. Like, know what type of team you got, I feel like, depending on this game. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you want to get the win, but I'm saying if you can at least go toe-to-toe with the Chiefs, like, lose by 3 points, and I'm not saying you plan to lose, but this, I feel like it would show a lot about the identity of this Cowboys team. I'm really high on it. I think we're all pretty high on it, especially after the GP move. So, that's gonna be a good game for sure. The tailgate, I feel like, would be crazy because the tailgate's usually every year.
Definitely going crazy. What about you, Chris? What do you think? What games for you?
I think week one, Lions Packers is gonna be a really good matchup. Yeah. I want to see how would Lions offense perform without Ben Johnson calling plays. Is Jared Goff gonna show up? Can they still have that same fluidity and creativity that they had last year? That fourth down aggressiveness, because the players are still there. Nothing's changed roster wise, but how much of an impact did Ben Johnson really have on this Lions team? And Green Bay is a good team too. The defense is really good, so we're gonna see how they really perform against Green Bay week one.
And especially last year, the Lions swept the Packers, right? They swept them that last season. I mean, it's a big statement, though. We'll see how I think the Packers are going to try to come out swinging, try to get that from revenge from last season, getting swept pretty much. And we'll see how Jared Goff does next season. And we'll see Aiden Hutchinson back healthy, hopefully, by that time.
Also, will he even be back to himself? He could be healthy, but will he be himself, though?
That's
That
a
is
good
true.
point.
That
That's
is-
what we were
that is
talking
very,
about
very true.
draft day stream. That's what we were talking. We were saying. Actually, Brendan, I think it was you. You were saying Detroit should have drafted edge.
They should have. I mean, it's the biggest need. We don't know if Hutchinson is going to come back. He broke his ankle. I believe he broke his ankle. I remember that watching the game after the Cowboys getting blown out like that.
Yeah,
I still don't understand why he played the rest of the game of that. But in my other game, one of the games I think it shows out a lot. I think week 2 we got Chiefs Eagles a rematch, a Super Bowl rematch. I think that's gonna be a really good game. Back at Kansas City. I'm excited to see that.
This is the thing I feel like about these rematch games or these really competitive games, like in the first 5 weeks or before midseason. I say,
Yeah.
I feel like no matter who wins or loses, it could be a completely different team at by week 18 or come playoff time. Let's just say that the Eagles do beat the Chiefs again. The Chiefs could very much so beat them if they rematch later in the season. So I feel like games like those are entertaining. Obviously, I'm watching. I got food. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But it's not really one I feel like is detrimental. Y'all remember Chiefs Ravens beginning of this past
week 1?
season?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because they're both different teams. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It's very early in the season. I see what you mean. Yeah.
And too, they're in the same conference, so if you lose that game, it's not really, you're not thinking about it.
Yeah,
I got you.
It's more of a lesson if you lose a interconference game. Then.
What about
Chris? You got any? I know I got more.
All right.
No, I think Bears Cowboys week 3, man. That one's gonna be listen. Not even on the
Chicago.
My biggest thing, bro. These are two teams that have so much to prove, bro.
They do.
It's early in the year, you know what I'm saying? So there won't be much of a injury talk, you know what I'm saying? Can't really say. Hopefully you can't say that anyone's injured. So it's week 3. You set the tone. This will be Chicago's second home game in Dallas' way.
Yeah, we're on the road. It'll be our second road game playing here.
So these are two teams that have, like I said, a lot to prove, bro. Because we're both trying to get the first seed in the division. And this is gonna be. I thought this would be a really close game. I can't say who's gonna win. I can't even tell who's gonna win because this is like a.
I agree with you with that. I agree with you.
I don't know.
I feel like if you put, I don't even know, dude, because I know Dak, bro. If Dak plays the way he played 2 years ago, him and C and Darren Tomlin,
I think he is
with Pickens.
Yeah, I really think he is.
But then at the same time with the Bears, bro, if Jalen Johnson locks up CD and what's his name, Ty Stevenson, I don't say.
Don't say that. Don't do that.
I try. I want to
say.
But really, it comes down to, well, is Ben Johnson like that for real? If Ben Johnson is like that,
and we talked about that though for sure. Yeah. I don't remember what quarterback conversation we had, but I think Jared Goff. Personally, I think Jared Goff. He isn't like 4,000 yards passing, but I think he's gonna have the same level of accuracy without Ben Johnson.
Yeah,
I feel like the mechanics of his game are gonna stay the same. Yeah, it's just maybe not, those 70-yard Amon-Ra touchdowns. So I don't really know. But yeah, I got one more game that I think is a sneaky one, a game that could have playoff implications. Dolphins Steelers, week 15.
That's a sleeper.
Hey, the Steelers are always fighting to make the postseason every single year.
Especially late in the season, always.
They went Will Howard. They got Will Howard in the 6th round, if I believe. They just traded George Pickens. We know Tomlin gonna get them boys, at least at 500.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Dolphins on the other end, I feel like this is a very big season, for them too.
It is.
Tyreek future being in jeopardy. I feel like that's gonna be a really good game. Maybe not one that pops off in these first 5 weeks, but later in the season when we're trying to see the playoff picture, I'm telling y'all, week 15, Dolphins Steelers.
I agree with that. I agree.
People forget about Miami. Miami's a really good team. Tua is an exceptional. He's a really good quarterback, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's a good. But it's like come playoff time. So who's at home? Is it Miami or is it Pittsburgh?
I believe it's Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Yes.
No. That's right there. That's an L.
Can Miami perform? That's a
in the cold. In the cold too. Yeah. Tua can't do anything in the cold.
Yeah. And I know it's a tired narrative, but shit, it's true.
It is.
I've seen him perform with the cold.
Yeah. So I wanna talk some NBA briefly, definitely in this video later. So ending it here, kind of let's go game by game for the Cowboys. Try to predict their schedule. We just gonna talk it here. You know what I mean? Just 1 through 18, not taking too long on it. Brendan, you want to start it off with the first matchup? Big. That's a big first game. That's
it is a very big game. I think we won't win this game. Well, it's gonna go a shootout. It's gonna be a shootout game, pretty much. This is the fourth matchup. It's a fourth matchup in the Jalen Hurts Dak era. It's every game pretty much has either been Jalen Hurts has never blown out Dak in a game. It's been Dak destroying Jalen Hurts in the head-to-head matchup always. Or coming down to the last seconds. When it happened last season, when Dak was playing full healthy, when it was Eagles and Cowboys, we were on the road against them, came down 28-23 on the last second. CeeDee Lamb couldn't get the touchdown. But it's going to be a close game, I believe. We'll lose that game, though. It's at Philly, if anything.
Okay. Week 2, taking on or hosting the New York Giants. I think this is a game could possibly go down to the wire. Just because that Giants,
I want to sleep. Yeah, this could be a shot game.
Crazy.
Yeah,
you gotta wear the navy jerseys, like the navy blue jerseys. Like if the fit's not right, I'm telling you, New York could really walk in, and that D line is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I went to Ole Miss, so when I see an NFL caliber front seven, I kind of get a little biased. So. With that being said, I think the Cowboys sneak out of here. You know what I mean? And maybe I don't want to get on score predictions, but I think y'all barely sneak up out of here. Let's go week 3. Let's go week 3. We're gonna keep it rolling.
Week 3. Man. So Chicago, like I said earlier, this really depends on if Ben Johnson is like that. I think if Ben Johnson's like that, bro, I can't see a lot
of pressure. That. Hey, you got a lot of pressure on Ben Johnson, man.
Yeah, I just because real shit, like this is really what, because last year it was the excuse of Matt Eberflus was a good coach. Coaching staff was this and that, the third. Okay, we fixed it. We handled that. Now what? We can't sit here saying, you know what I'm saying? We can't go out. Over and over again, we keep losing there. It's not the coaches, but it's someone else. So I feel like Caleb Williams too, as long as the offense is in sync, because the Bears have a history of starting out slow and then eventually come, you know what I'm saying, the offense will pick up a little bit. You can't afford that. The offense.
So who you got winning in this game? At Chicago.
Chicago. I mean, granted, the offense is up to par. Yeah, I don't think Dallas can keep up with that.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's go week 4, Brendan. Week 4.
We're losing to Green Bay. It's Green Bay.
Nah.
We're losing to Green Bay.
At the crib, though. At the crib.
I don't see the reason why Green Bay would beat y'all unless y'all the players like overthink it.
That's what we do. That's what happens. We overthink it.
Y'all match up way better than they do.
We do match up way better.
Green Bay is a perfect 6-0 at AT&T Stadium.
That's the thing. It's AT&T.
Let's go week 5. At New York on the road, going to the Jets.
Oh, that's a dub right there.
Yeah,
that's a dub. That's a dub. At Jets.
Yeah, that's a dub.
Okay. Now, at the Panthers.
At Carolina.
At Carolina, I think they win that. I think they win that.
So this
at Carolina.
We're like 4-2. This will be 6, right?
Yeah.
4. It'll be 4-2, 3-3. And then we play the Commanders week 7. I think we beat the Commanders right there.
Where?
I think we.
Okay, it's starting to get.
It's home.
Yeah, y'all beat them. Almost beat them last year. Y'all did beat them. Y'all beat them last year, but I don't see why y'all wouldn't beat them.
Jayden Daniels is the clutchest quarterback in the league, though.
I'll give you that. I think for sure y'all gonna split the series.
No doubt, Chris. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, week 8 at Broncos. This hit.
That's an L.
Hey, this will be a good game.
It's gonna be a good game, but Dak can't do anything against the Broncos. His worst stats are against the Denver Broncos. Through his career, his worst games has always been against Denver. It's just something with Denver, like that defense is just plays perfect with them.
Okay, what are you saying?
Because Vance Joseph plays the best against him pretty much in every single game.
He's still there?
I think he's the defense coordinator there. He is
still.
Yep, he's a DC. So, I mean, I think we lose that game.
Okay, we got 10 more here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we gotta kind of go quickly here. Hosting the Cardinals.
We'll beat the Cardinals.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. By week. That's very clutch. I'm not gonna lie, that is a very tough 1-7 schedule.
It is.
Then now you're going on the road at Las Vegas week 11 off the bottom.
That's a win. I'll be going to that game. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, you gotta record some video. You may have to vlog it for us. I'm not gonna lie.
Also,
I can't wait.
Genty.
Do you think y'all can handle Genty, bro?
I think so. Why not? It's off a bye. It's off a bye. We'll be ready.
Well, I mean, if you're going to give us a suspect, it's suspect. Even off a bye.
We'll see in the season how our run defense.
Yeah, we'll see if Genty. This is saying if Genty's like saying like the guy he's really thinks he's gonna be.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. Yeah, unless he becomes like what's a running back was drafted high in their rookie year that wasn't successful.
Like Trent Richardson.
Trent Richardson. Yeah, that's another one right there.
All right, let's go week 12 playing the Eagles.
We'll split the series against Philly. We'll 1-1 with that.
Yeah. I can't see y'all getting somebody. Anybody. This is
hey, Chiefs on Thanksgiving, hosting the Chiefs.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I would not sleep on the Cowboys in this matchup, bro.
I don't think so. I think the Chiefs are gonna be.
I'm napping on them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm napping on them. The Chiefs are beating them.
I'm pretty high on Dallas, bro. I think they can come out with.
I think they would. I think we could win this game. I think we could.
I think y'all can.
Because I definitely could. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying that's the Chiefs, though.
I think Kelsey's on his last legs, bro. So it's gonna take.
Oh, he is, and we don't know.
He didn't got in shape though.
I'm not saying that he's gonna be like but I'm just saying I feel like it's gonna take an Andy Reid masterclass to gonna be Dallas.
Okay,
it is. I definitely think that too.
I won't count that out because it's Andy Reid, but
I'll tell you this though, it'll take a masterclass to beat Detroit at Detroit. That's an L.
At Detroit, yeah,
that's an L. By week 14, Hutch gonna be back. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Okay, so what's the record at this point?
Shit, we're gonna miss the playoffs at this point. Y'all saying this shit.
Y'all, bro, you don't think you
got us losing the Lions. You got us to lose to.
Are we hating on the Cowboys?
Chicago. Lose Chicago. I have us losing to Green Bay, and then Broncos. Right now we're at. Let me see.
We're like 6 losses.
We're at 7-6 right now. 7-6.
Okay.
7-6.
Y'all beat Minnesota. Minnesota at the crib.
I think we'll beat Minnesota. I think we'll beat the Chargers.
8-6. Yep, 9-6.
And then you have us splitting the series against the Commanders, and then
it's crazy how it worked. It's crazy how once we started talking, now everything, y'all on the 3 game. Y'all have a really tough schedule, bro. A really tough schedule. Yeah. And 1 through 7, 1 through 8 is brutal.
I mean, you can look at it. It's either we're going 10-7 or 11-6 a season, pretty much, because we'll finish the season out splitting the series with Commanders. We'll sweep the Giants.
Y'all beat New York at home. Y'all probably beat the Giants on the road.
Yeah,
we always beat the Giants. We own the Giants, pretty much. Dak Prescott is literally the owner of the.
Yeah, Giants. This is still a really good season. Yes, so we'll end it here. We finna transition now into the NBA talk. Man, y'all know it's been crazy. Just stay with us. Okay, so the NBA playoffs has been crazy. Obviously Jason Tatum got hurt. Hoping he has a speedy recovery. Just a lot of chaos, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Across the whole playoffs, across the whole bracket. But let's quickly talk the Pacers beating the 2-seeded Cavaliers in 5.
1 seed. 1 seed.
1 seed.
They said overrated, man. What happened, bro? Everybody quiet now. They said Tyrese Halliburton was overrated. Man, he had 30 points in game 5, bro. Shooting 66% from the field, bro. He is like, I'm telling you, he was like that, bro. If he has 10 points, it don't matter, bro. His impact on the court is undeniable, bro. He's gone to back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals, bro. If he has 0, mind you, Embiid has 0, and the Clippers got 1 in the entire history, bro. That's perspective, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
History, bro.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton is definitely like that. I mean, man, I really feel bad for Donovan Mitchell because he just like dropping 45 and 50 on efficient shooting. It's like the Pacers got a way deeper roster. Halliburton cooking. Yeah, man, that's an unfortunate end to the season, bro. Y'all do y'all remember the days Cavs and Thunder would play, and it was like such a big deal because they was both on 10-game winning streaks. Like, man, for Cleveland season to end like this, man, it's definitely tough.
It is very tough.
Very tough. Cleveland isn't even deep, bro, because they're definitely a deep ass roster, bro.
Man, y'all seen that meme? Max Strus.
The Hawks.
No, y'all say
he said, if y'all ain't ready to play, don't show up. And mind you, he shot 0 for 9, bro.
Bro, I'll be looking at my phone like, man, yo, that's crazy. But moving on. Let's move on to the West though. Briefly, let's talk Warriors Timberwolves. That's been a kind of an interesting series. You know, the game 1s and 2s was hype, and then Curry got hurt. I think he's still out. What we thinking about this league? And by the way, Minnesota leads 3-1 too. So,
I mean, I think the series is going to be pretty much depending on Jimmy Butler tonight. If Jimmy Butler can show up, is Jimmy Butler going to shoot not 9 shots again? Is it because last game it was Jonathan Kuminga? He dropped 23 last game. Draymond dropped 14. I mean, we need to see if Jimmy Butler can be a Batman because he wants to be the Robin of it when Curry's there. But can he be the Batman when there's no Curry? That's the biggest question of that. And I want to see – this is the reason why they traded for Jimmy Butler is to see if Curry's not playing, they expect Jimmy Butler to carry the load. And he didn't show up last game. I hope he shows up tonight. I mean, he has these on and off games like that, but I expect a big game from him tonight. If they don't show up tonight, attacking. It's done.
Yeah, done. I agree. I will say, though, Julius Randle, you know, I didn't know he was that nice at basketball. To be honest, man, I didn't know he was that nice at basketball. That doesn't help, but I am with you, Brendan, in the sense like Jimmy Butler, you know, you have to take a different role. But, you know, this is what I was saying, though, bro. I said they go play Houston, and if Houston takes them to 7 games and they go into this Minnesota series beat up or tired, it's going to have implications.
Definitely.
But yeah, the Minnesota route to make the NBA playoffs is just like, man, it's just perfect. It's just laid out. They could get them out of here, have a few rest days, and then go play OKC. So, we'll definitely probably be talking about Minnesota or Golden State. You never know what could happen. But let's stay in the West and talk Thunder Nuggets with the Thunder winning 112-105 yesterday to go up 3-2 in that series.
Man, Jokic, what more can he do, man? I can't even it's bad. He had 44-15, bro. This is the MVP we're talking about. But at the end of the day, I thought the biggest player I'm putting the blame on is Michael Porter Jr. Where is he at? This is a player we need him to show up, bro. 2 points a night.
You
got
that's not even like him either.
Yeah, what is his role? If he's not making threes, if he's not,
don't bet that over. You know how they.
I know it.
Don't bet that over.
What's his role, bro? What is he doing?
Yeah, that's tough. I will say though, bro, this Thunder team is like, you know, those robots that change into whatever they need to do to beat whatever opponent they're going up against. Like defensively and schematically, bro, the defense that they've been playing these playoff series against different type of teams and different type of star players is crazy. Like, I just feel like, man, to be honest, bro, I really think the Thunder gonna win the finals, especially with the Celtics possibly being out. I'm not gonna say out. I think.
I'm still gonna say
Minnesota, I don't think Minnesota can compete with OKC.
I'm just gonna say this. His name is Ant. Ant doesn't like being the underdog. I've said this before. He doesn't like being the underdog. He hates it.
You cannot like it, but I mean, it's the.
But Jokic is the best player in the world, and they're beating his team.
Yeah.
So
the thing is, it doesn't help when you have Michael P. Jordan, MPJ scoring 2 points, and then Russell Westbrook dropping 4 points off the bench because Russ has been averaging 16 off the bench for them as a 6-man. You can't have it. That's the thing.
We'll see game 6 being tomorrow at 7:30. So we'll come back to this when we do the full playoff video. But now let's talk about the biggest series going on right now. Knicks Celtics. The Celtics win at home to force a game 6, 127-102 at that. So they blew them out. What are we thinking?
This is a statement win. This also just tells you the depth the Celtics have, bro. We said this earlier, bro. Tatum's gone. Derek White stepped up, bro. He had 34 tonight.
34.
He was efficient. He was effective, bro. Yeah, it was a clean 34 points. Derek White and Jaylen Brown, he just took a spot basically. Essentially, the bench stepped up. He took care of business. Listen, Brunson had a good game. The Knicks they did what they could, but at the end of the day, bro, as long as Derek White can show up and fill Tatum's spot, just enough, and let Jaylen Brown carry the rest of the load, they'll be good. This go to 7, bro. Easy.
Yeah, I agree. And let me just add, like, these are not easy basketball games. Like, these are very tough games. These are the best, the top 3 teams in the East going head to head, rivalry centric and all of that. So I really feel like this is a very tough series on both teams. I know New York is up a game, but yeah, like you said, Chris Brunson played good, Josh Hart played good, Cat played good. Sometimes it just takes longer. And I'm with you. I think this goes to 7. Jaylen Brown, man, 26, 12, and 8, so a near triple-double. Like, yo, the team is really playing good basketball. I hope Porzingis can get healthy. I remember we were talking about his injury and his health concerns he was having. But yeah, I really hope this series goes to 7. This has been very, very entertaining. So yeah, I think that's where we'll end it at on the NBA talk. We're gonna be doing a full NBA video, just like how we did the first round and the second round. So be tuned for that. But yeah, guys, I got a surprise for y'all, man. I got a surprise for y'all. I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta, man, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Hey,
what'd you say?
Keep rushing, bro.
So May 14th, this when the journey started. I'm a high 360s in about 2 weeks. So yeah, that's where we gonna end it at. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Yeah.